Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Dan of Dan's Hot Rod channel. Previously you saw the funny cars of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, all flip-top bodies. Today we're going to delve into the drag racing cars of the 60s other than those. And we've got AA fuel alters, we've got gassers, we've got the major names in early drag racing. We've got it all for you today, so hang in there and sit down and watch this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Dan's Hot Rod channel. All right, to get started, we're going to start off with the world famous Little Red Wagon. It's a Dodge wagon, and it's 426 Hemi-powered, driven by Bill the Maverick Golden. World famous, everybody knows this truck, and what a sensation it was in its day. This is followed up by another wheel stander. This is the Monahan wheel stander. It's similar, not quite as famous, but it also toured tracks and performed for crowds everywhere. Now those are both exhibition cars as well as this one. This is the Hearst Harry Oldsmobile. Can you believe this? It's got twin engines. It could burn the tires down on all four tires. It was quite a sensation. Everybody loved seeing this thing run. A cloud of smoke, and away it went. Now we'll move on to more of the stock cars. This is Dave Strickler's Old Reliable. It's a 63 Chevy Impala, and it ran in super stock, and he set quite a few records with this car. This one is near and dear to me because we ran a 63 409 Chevy with 400 horsepower, and we ran in C stock with my good friend Phil Bonanza. He's passed away recently, but it's still got a lot of fond memories of this body style and motor. Strickler then moved on to this Dodge Ultra wheelbase with a alcohol injected there, or a nitro, whatever was running. And it's like an early funny car. They moved the wheels forward, and it was fast in its day. Dave Strickler again. Here's the Melrose Missile Plymouth in super stock. This thing I did actually see run in the early 2000s at Englishtown, New Jersey. I missed it the first time around, but it was pretty impressive. And next up, we got the cigar-chomping Dick Landy Dodge Dart. Dick was a major hit everywhere he went. This is kind of his paint. This is his paint scheme, and people love this guy. A major character. His main competition at the time was the Sox and Martin team. Ronnie Sox was Mr. 4-Speed, and this is a Duster that he drove. They built a lot of cars with this similar paint scheme. Here we go. Here's one of the first highly successful women drivers. This is Shirley Shahan, and this is a AMX American Motors car that she campaigned fairly successfully in super stock. We've even got the medallion from that, if you want to get a look at that. The Dragon Lady, there you go. Dragon Lady. And here is a one-year-only car. This is a 1969 AMC Scrambler. It's about 1 year, 390 cubic inch engine, built strictly for the drags. Moving on a bit, this is Arnie the Farmer Beshwick in his tameless Tiger, not toothless Tiger, my mistake. He ran Pontiacs. He was the Pontiac guy, and everybody loved this guy, the farmer.
What's the matter?
And here we got a 426 Max Wedge Plymouth. And you could buy this for the street. Unbelievable. Next, we're coming to the class, the gasser class. This is, let's see, this is K.S. Pittman's gasser. These are all Willis, 33 Willis cars. They were the fastest of the day, super high power. They ran on gasoline. His big competitor was Ohio George Montgomery. This is another Malco car. Ohio George was moved on later on to Mustangs and stuff, but this is the heyday of AA gas supercharged. And here's one more competitor of that class. That's the, let's see. That's the Bones Dubach Paisano car. Sorry about the pronunciation there. It also was highly successful. Joe Paisano went on to run funny cars. Pretty famous name there. And then this ran in Pro Mod. This is kind of early 90s, but this is, if you recognize it, it's Christine from the movie Christine. And I actually saw this car in Lindenhurst, New York, just sitting there in the dust, covered with dust. I guess I should have tried to buy it. Now we're going into AA fuel altered. This is one wild class. Just like a funny car, but even shorter wheelbase. We got the Winged Express on one side, and we got Pure Hell on the other. These were something else going down the track. They never, ever went in a straight line. You would get a kick out of these cars. To this day, they draw crowds when they bring them back and run them. This is the 1960 Plymouth that Hot Rod Magazine and Peterson Publication put together to showcase hot rod. And this thing ran 166 miles an hour on Daytona Beach. And then later on, it followed it up by going 183 miles an hour at Bonneville. Now that's a 1960 Plymouth. Is that just crazy or what? And Hot Rod Magazine went on to become the biggest publication. Peterson owned the Peterson Museum in LA, where they showcased all these cars and way more. Anyway, and my final cars here. This is a slingshot dragster of that era, but it's also Jocko tried streamlining Jocko's porting system. He tried streamlining in the 60s, and this was his attempt at a top fuel dragster. It ran an Allison engine, and it wasn't successful, but one heck of a car. Thank you very, very much. Remember, Dan's Hot Rod channel. Please subscribe.
Hello.
And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.